बोलो वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, पार्वत हनुमान की जय, महाशक्ति की जय। Smite is worthy, let us all please stand as we have Bhagwat Arjun stand. Hari Om Vigneshwaraya Prathamam Sharputrete Krityam Brahmacharya Krityam Chandakantete Pushmanete Chaturkam Panchamaskanamādhyate Shashtakādhyate Saptamam Karanādhari Mahamgaurite Chashvam Navamam Siddhate Chaturkam Om Namah Shivaya. Beloved Lord Krishna, carefully in our hands the light of understanding, that we may learn to be a true instrument in thy hands. May that supreme light of yours always guide us and protect us. Jai Krishna, Shri Krishna. Sarva Mangala Mangalya Shive Sarvada Sharike Sharanya Dambike Gauri Narayani Namostate Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Praise Guru Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki jai. Bhagavad Swallow Vrindavan Bihari Radha Ki Jai. So let me understand my devotees extend wishes for them. Most cordial welcome to special evening. Janamashmi has come, Janamashmi has gone. The blessings of Bhagavan Krishna shall continue to be with each one of us. All of this is in celebrating the birth of Bhagavan Shri Krishna, who is none other than Leela Purushottam, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So this evening, special welcome to all of you on behalf of our Mandir, Shri Shankar Mandir. Blessings to you for coming again to join with us, and of course to our Pandits and Visheshiyas, Pandit Raj, Pandit and Mrs. Vishnuda Patlava. Nice to have you, and of course on stage Pandit, nice to have you, Sunny, and Kailash, of course our members on stage. So we have come again to join in Puja in Satisana. Tonight we say many thanks to our Shukas baby, of course Sandra, Page, and Ram and Mary, the children. You see, every night we have had children from the Mandir coming to sit as Shukas. Last night we had a wonderful set of children, Shamala, and of course Lady, and all of you. We're very happy that you are here with us. This is presence. It is so nice when we have the children and the youth involved in our Mandir. They are the future of tomorrow. And without them, there will be no tomorrow for Sanatana Dharma. So when all of us shoulders, as children, accompanied by, the elders, we join hand in hand in doing puja, and it all goes well for Hindus. We know we are in the right path and we are not taking any chances so that we will be left behind. So to all our shoulders who have been here night after night, coming to give us the support, I want to say many thanks to all of you. Right? Shamala, Vinny and all of you, Mom and of course your parents, tell them thank you very much for allowing you to be shoulders. Ram, Tia and Randy, thank you very much for bringing your children and allowing them to be part of our citizens. So to all of you friends, welcome. Thank you very much for being here. So let's all bow heads and pray as we meditate on the beautiful form of Lord Krishna. Simple mantra Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Concentrate. Meditate. Seated in the lotus of our hearts, Supreme Personality of Bhagavan Krishna. Playing upon the vases, recalling souls to the river, awakening the consciousness to heavenly mind. Madana Kadana Kela मोहि वरदान वर्णव भाषा भागवत जय शिव आनंद भूतनाथ भवभयहरण भक्ति विषय गौरवरण मंगलकरण हे प्रचंड मुकुर ब्रजभूषण दूषण कातव भव भय बंद चरण शरण लेन करो गुरु पद रज दर्शी कहो भागवत की कथा जो सुख देव मुनि कहे परीक्षित में प्रतिसो स्मरण स्मरण करुणे करुणानिवेशे चुड़ा कृष्णा तव जननी स्मरन्ति ओमांजनी सुताय विद्महे जानकी शोकनाशनं कपिल संक्षान्तं वन्दे लङ्काभयङ्करम् ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय प्रिंसिपल वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय। Let's all join together. ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय Principal Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki jai. So this evening, the birth of Lord Krishna, celebrating the birth of Bhagwan Krishna. But listening to the Katha is none other than Raja Parikshit. Raja kya hai? Raja is the king. You see, the king himself is listening to Katha, but the king made one little mistake in his life. And that little mistake is going to cause him his whole life. See what? One little mistake he made and he's going to pay the penalty with his life. So, what is the penalty? In 7 days' time, Takshak will bite you and you will die. Because you placed the death snake around my father's neck. See, if you look at the king, look at the king. With the tip of his arrow, he is placing the death snake around the sage's neck. See, that is the scene. Watch at the sage. He's in meditation, his eyes closed. Sage, he doesn't know anything. And look what this king. Who was supposed to protect? The one who was supposed to take care of his citizens. But if the leader is corrupt, what will you expect? Check all the tracks. You must have corruption if the leader himself is corrupt. So, now that has to take effect. So, Takshak is the snake. What is the name of the snake? Takshak is the snake that is coming. So, it is said, Takshak set out to bite the king. 7 days, Takshak has to come and 7 days to bite him. So, one of the great sages, Kashyap, when the sage Kashyap learned about this, he realized this snake is going to kill the king. The king is going to die because of Takshak the snake. So, the king was anxious and the king was worried. The king was a religious man. He was a holy man, a pious man. But you see, what caused him to put a dead snake around the sage's neck? He was thirsty. He wanted some water. Desire. He thought he'd get in an ashram, so he stood. So he went to the ashram. He got no water. His ashram. What did he do? He took up the dead snake and put it on the sage's neck. You see, his desire, his thought, and his action. You see these two words? WATCH, watch. The watch is watching you. Don't watch the watch. You know what you have to watch? Balance. Watch your thoughts, watch your words, and watch your actions. So there's a man who sits down and he weaves a net, right? And then below he puts some heavy lead. You know what he's going to do? He's going to the river down. So he throws it over his shoulder and he goes to the river and he casts the net. And what is he going to catch? Not birds, he's going to catch the fishes. So these three, our thoughts, our words and our actions, these are the cords with which we are weaving a net. And you know where we're going to throw the net? Over ourselves. And we are going to be caught by the web, that net which is called karma. So you see, look what the king did. But for every action, there's an equal reaction. So when Kashyap realized this snake is going to bite the king will die. There will be great mourning. Look what will happen. So he decided to stop this snake from going. So he said, when this snake, if it ever happens to bite the king, I have the power to neutralize the poison. I can neutralize the poison and save the king from dying. So Kashyap, the great sage, he started to go to the king. But on the way he met the snake, Takshak. So both of them went to Takshak and the sage Kashyap. So Kashyap is asking him, where are you going? Or Takshak, where are you going? So Takshak is asking Kashyap, where are you going? You tell me where you are going, then I will tell you where I am going. So Kashyap said, I am going to protect the king. I am going to protect the king. So when this snake bites him, I will protect him. I will neutralize the poison. So both of them decided. One decided to bite the king, and actually decided to protect him. So Takshak the snake, he said, do you have so much powers that when I bite the king, you can neutralize the poison? He said, yes, I can do this. So you know what Takshak did? He said, you see this tree? I am going to bite this tree. I am going to send my poison into this tree. This tree will dry and die. So much powers you have, you will make this tree come back to you. So the challenge is taken. So Takshak, he bit the snake and sent in all the poison. He bit the tree and all the poison in the tree. Leaves dried, branches dried, roots dried, the whole tree dried up because of the poison. So Takshak said, now let me make this tree green once more. So more powers you have, remove the poison. So Takshak did. He took his hand and he passed it over the tree. And that tree became green once more. The tree became alive once more. And so Takshak realized he cannot take the life of the king. But why did he have to bite the king? Because the king's time had come to an end. You see, his time had come to an end and he must return to the higher abode. So despite all of this, Takshak is going to be the winner and the end. On the seventh day, Takshak did Pariksha. And then what happened? Raja Pariksha. By then his soul had become so much merged in Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. He didn't even feel when the snake bit him, because the moment the snake bit him, his soul had already gone to Krishna. You see that? So Krishna, the supreme soul of the universe, so Taksha in the end, he won the battle. And what will happen? Raja Parikshit is listening. So that's not what we do. We had the birth of Bhagwan Krishna when we placed him in the little pond. And yet, already did all this thing happen? I have a little bit of daughter. Already this thing happen? That Lord Krishna is born? I have no doubt. This is not a story. These things really happen. You know, you must have no doubt whatsoever. And just imagine, Nanda and Yashoda with this little baby Krishna. Let us sing this Jole Jole Pan. As tonight, we are going to praise the Lord in our minds, which is the Pan. And Jole Jole Parana, Jole Jole Parana, Yashoda Jora Verena, Jole Jole Parana, Yashoda Jora Verena. He came upon this earth 5,000 years ago. He came upon this earth 5,000 years ago. He came with his spiritual duty. He came with the matchless music of the magical flute. The matchless music of the magical flute. And even as he played upon the flute, the Puranas tell us, the winds were chill, the trees were swaying, the rivers were overflowing, the bees were buzzing, even the birds stopped to listen to the sound of Krishna's voice. Who was he? Nameless. For 1,000 names are not enough to describe him. Who was he? The purest of the pure. He was spotless. He was stainless. In him there was the light that cast no shadow. Who was he? The gopas and the gopis, the cowherds and the milkmaids, they had the good fortune to grow up with Krishna, to sport with Krishna, and to enjoy his company. They stayed with him, and they looked at him face to face. enjoying the bliss of Krishna consciousness, who was the matchless in beauty, the divine fruit bearer who is Krishna. As I told you, one day Krishna was walking in the forest, and as he was walking, the breeze wafted against his face. His little locks, curly locks. What kind of locks he had? Curly locks or golden locks? Whichever one is. When you look at the little picture of the baby Krishna, the curly locks. The breeze wafted against Krishna. The cool breeze wafted against his face. And as he walked through the forest, he heard a voice. And he heard, when he looked, he saw as if the voice was coming from a bamboo. He's looking around, there is nobody, but the voice is coming from this bamboo, this particular bamboo. And what this voice was saying, my Lord, I am humble. Where's this voice coming from? The bamboo? Can the bamboo speaks? I am humble. It says, I am empty. The bamboo says, I am empty. I am straight. I am not crooked, I am straight. When Krishna heard this, he loved what he heard. And he bent down and he took up the bamboo that was speaking to him. And you know what Krishna did? He placed it to his lips. And his breath was starting to flow through that piece of bamboo that was speaking to him, that attracted Krishna and his attention. So Krishna, he placed the basket, and so Krishna has become the one who is the divine flute player. The bamboo, what's the Hindu word for bamboo? Bamboo is what? Vasa. So this is called the basuri. Bas is basuri, and the flute is made from the bamboo. The flute that Krishna plays is the flute that is made from the bamboo. So what does it say? We must be humble. We must be straightforward. We must not be crooked. And then the breath of the Lord, Krishna consciousness, will flow within us. If you're crooked and you're not humble, then what will happen? So Krishna has become the divine flute player, the one who plays the basuri. And this is what Krishna used to attract. When you listen to the sound of the basuri, you are attracted to it. So, Chalo Sakhi Vrindavana Chalo. There's a place in India that is called Braja Bhumi. Braja Bhumi is Vrindavana. Braja Bhumi is Braj, where Krishna is born. And this is where he played the basuri. Mohana Benu Bajavata. Mohan is Krishna. Benu Sumatra. Brahmadika Mohan. And when Krishna begins to play the basuri, Brahma, you know what Brahma does? Brahma sits in meditation. But the moment he hears the sound of Krishna's basuri, he got intoxicated. Like a man who goes to the place by the corner and he has his drinks and he becomes intoxicated. I shall tell you that, right? So it is Krishna consciousness intoxicates us. Krishna consciousness, I told you about they had a Krishna movement. When you see some of these people, they get into this trance. They lose all consciousness. Simply because of Krishna consciousness. So Chalo Sakhi, let us go, friends. Let us go to Vrindavan. Did you go with your passports? I give you a free visa to go. Okay, Chalo Sakhi. Chalo Sakhi Vrindavan chale Mohan Benu Bajavata hai. So when Krishna begins to play the basuri, all his friends said, Chalo, let us go. Mohana Benu, Krishna's playing the basuri. Krishna is calling us, let us go. And can you imagine? The pilgrimage is back to Krishna consciousness. And where is he? Beneath a kadamba tree. And as he goes, he stands and places the basket, he crosses his leg, and he stands there in that deep trance as his breath flows. Chala sakhe vrindavan chale, mohan delu bajavata. Chala sakhe vrindavan chale, mohan delu bajavata. Chala sakhe. Sumita Brahmadi Kamo Hai Veda Paran Nahi Paayo Veda Sumata Shiva Shabdamo Yada Darat Nahi Paayo Chala Sakhe Vrindavan Chale Mohan Delu Bajavata. The sages, the saints, Lord Shiva Brahma, the cows and all, they come attracted to Krishna, you see. So who was he? He was none other than the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He called him Krishna, the dark colored one. So let us see what Supreme Muni says. As Supreme Muni is relating to Raja Parikshit. So let me see if you remember something I said already. How old was Supreme Muni? Don't tell me 16. A youth of 16 summers. I like how he is described. A youth of 16 summers. I don't know how many summers he had. So 16 summers will be 16 years. So a youth of 16 summers, is Krishna, rather she is Supreme Muni. But who was Supreme Muni's father? Pitaji Gauri. It is said, Namostute Vyasa Vishara Buddhe Pura Vindayita Patraneta Yenataya Bharatatena Puran Pracharito Gyanaya. It was his father, Namostute Vyasa. Vyasa was his father. And it is the same Vyasa who wrote the 18 Puranas. And it is Vyasa who wrote the 4 Vedas. So just imagine, look how intelligent his father is. So, that day Yashodash Kastana. Shodash means 16. So he is home. He is 16-year-old. Kathava Shami Vijalava Premnapatham Bhagavata Shanai. And what is he relating? Bhagavat. Bhagavata Bhagavan. Who is Bhagavata Bhagavan? Bhagavata Bhagavan is Krishna. Bhagavata Bhagavan is Krishna. So this is the Lord who took birth last night, and Sri Sukramuni is describing Krishna to Rajavarji. Adaram maduram vadanam maduram nayanam maduram hasitam maduram hridayam maduram gamanam maduram madhuradipate akhilam maduram adaram maduram. Shri Sukramuni कहते हैं हे राजा, वही कृष्ण कौन है, कैसे है? अधरम मधुरम वदनम मधुरम नयनम मधुरम हसितम मधुरम हृदयम मधुरम गमनम मधुरम मधुराधिपति अखिलम मधुरम. One word keeps repeating itself, madhuram. What is madhuram? Madhur is, what is madhuram? Sweet. Madhuram is sweet. So Adharam Madhuram, Sukramuni is describing the physical appearance of Lord Krishna. Adharam Madhuram, he says, oh, look at the face of Krishna, how sweet it is. Adharam Madhuram, look at the lips of Krishna, Adharam. Look at the eyes, Nayanam Madhuram. Look at the eyes of Lord Krishna. Hasitam Madhuram. Hasitam means look at the smile of Krishna, how sweet. Hridayam Madhuram. The heart of Krishna is filled with sweetness. And Gamanam Madhuram. His entire life is one of sweetness. Madhuradipati. And he is the Lord of sweetness. You see, he is Krishna, who is so sweet. His eyes and all. So, Sri Sukramuni, he paints a nice picture. So when you look at Bhagwan Krishna, you are looking at the picture of sweetness. And you can taste that sweetness. How can you taste the sweetness of Krishna? Not with the lips, but with the eyes. The eyes see the beauty. The eyes see the beauty. The ears hear the beauty of Krishna consciousness. And the lips sing the beauty of Krishna Katha. You see. So, he says, Govinda Govinda Hare Murare Govinda Govinda Mukunda Krishna Govinda Govinda Radhakapani Govinda Damodar Madhavi. Shri Sukdev ji कहते हैं कि हे राजा परीक्षित, भगवान श्री कृष्ण परमात्मा के साथ वृंदावन में अनेक प्रकार के लीलाएं कर रहे थे. उन्होंने एक दिन देखा कि यहाँ को सबको इंद्र यज्ञ करने के तैयार कर रहे हैं. श्री भगवान कृष्ण सबके अंतर्यामी और सर्वज्ञ है, उनसे कोई बात छुपी नहीं थी, वे सब जानते थे. फिर एक नया मन होकर उन्होंने नंदबाम आदि पूरे गोकुल से पूछा, ओम श्री गोविंदाय नमः, हरे परमात्माय नमः, प्रणत क्लेशनाशाय गोविंदाय नमो नमः. Shri Sukramuni is telling Raja Parishad. He says, Bhagwan Krishna and Balaram, Vrindavan mein रहते हैं. So when they are in Vrindavan, अनेक प्रकार लीला कर रहे थे. And you know, they are performing different types of sporting activities. You know, Bhagwan Krishna is called Leela Purushottam. And Sri Ram is called Maryada Purushottam. What's the difference? Leela Purushottam, Leela means the sporting activities of the Lord. As he goes with his friends, as he plays, as he takes care of the cow, as he steals the market. You know. Whereas Sri Ram, observant Ramayana, Sri Ram never had any, let me say, childhood days. He was busy, you know, liberating and setting free and showing his blessings. So Sri Ram was more business-like. His business was dharma samstapana. Whereas Krishna came to recall souls, to steal the hearts of his devotees. And last time we talked about the chip he stole, the consciousness he stole. Let's sing it. Barachita chora vrindavan sanjana gopala gopala vipuradev gopala. Everybody raise your hands. Let's remember the blessings of Lord Krishna. Barachita chora vrindavan sanjana gopala gopala vipuradev gopala. As I told you, Chit is the consciousness, the one who steals the consciousness, he who steals the hearts of his devotees. So he is whole, he is Krishna, the supreme soul of the universe. So Krishna and Balaram, they spend a lot of time in Braj and Vrindavan. Kastvam Bala Balyani Kimihati. So one day, Krishna was asked, who are you? So somebody asked him, who are you going? So the younger brother of Balaram, who is Krishna, who are you going? And why are you here? Under the mistake that this is my house. So Krishna said, I thought this is my house. So this is why I came. Krishna didn't even know where he was living. So he went to somebody's house and the owner said, who are you going? So he said, I'm the younger brother of Balaram. Balaram is the owner. And why have you come here? Why are you here? So Krishna said, I made a mistake. I thought this was my house. So I came here. But he steals the consciousness. Can Krishna forget where he is? Where does Krishna live? Hari Vyapak said that Krishna lives everywhere. So, the cowbird said, that's all right. If you made a mistake and you came here thinking this is your home, that is all right. So they looked at him. So why did you put your hand inside the pot of dahi? Why did you put your hand inside the pot of dahi? So Krishna looked at him. He said, I am missing a little car. So I am looking for the car. So I thought the car was inside this pot. So I put my hand to see the car was there. So, the people said, Krishna, you are too naughty. How can the cow be in the dahi? The dahi comes from the cow, but how can the cow be there? And so, the cowbird hugged up Krishna and said, Krishna, you have stolen my heart. You come to my home, mistaken it to be your home. You put your hand in the dahi, thinking the cow is there. Oh Krishna, what more will you do? Principle of Vrindavan Biharidan ki jai. Gopala Gopala Re Pyare Nandala. Gopala Gopala Re He came and said, Krishna to Mati khate hai, Krishna is eating dirt. So she called Krishna and said, Krishna, are you eating dirt? He said, Ma, who told you so? He said, Balaram told me so. Is it true, Krishna, you're eating dirt? So Krishna said, Ma, if you believe me, then look at inside my mouth. Open your mouth and push. And when Krishna opened his mouth, you know what she saw? She saw dirt, yes, but she saw the planet Earth in the mouth of Krishna. The trees, the rivers, the ocean, she saw everything in the mouth of Krishna. You see? Everything within his mouth, because Krishna has sent, you know, Astadatulu Keshava, Keshava. And who's Keshava? Keshava is Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva. So Krishna is Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva. So it is not strange that he created that everything has come from him and everything has to return to him. You know, if you look at the baby, you see the banana plant. You see the smooth stem of the banana, the trunk. You know, who dwells there? Keshava dwells there. That banana plant is the form of Lord Vishnu. You see, the root, never ever cut out the root of the banana and bring it and put it there. You must have the root. Root is Vishnu. Vishnu is who sustains the plant. The plant of life is sustained by Lord Vishnu. So don't cut it off and then stick that in the ground. No, Vishnu is the root. He is the root from where Krishna has come, Rama has come. Why you call the little dwarf? Bama, the little dwarf is Vishnu himself, who is Bama. So the root is so important because the root is okay. So the root itself is what sustains the plant, and that smooth part is where Keshava and Krishna dwells. See how important that is? And then the leaves is where Lord Hari, Narayana dwells in the leaves. You know, long ago when we had Satyanarayana Puja, you know, the fig leaf was cut and in the four corners there were four leaves, you know, stick down in the four sides, and then the bamboo stick there, and then in the middle you had the bamboo too. All you remember that? Now we look for the shortest cut to be tried. Never mind, the important thing is the bamboo must be there and the banana plant must be there. One day somebody asked me, what kind of banana plant? I said, you find out that. What kind of banana plant? So, you see how important? So the base is what become holy through Krishna. So this is why you have the bamboo there. Because Krishna has made the basuri, that's why we use the jhangi as the basuri. And when you cannot get the bamboo, you get what you get? You tell me PVC. Bamboo is bamboo. When Krishna touches the PVC, then we will use it. Until such time, we use bas, we use bamboo. So the banana plant is Lord Vishnu. See why this is why we have banana plant and a baby? Because you have Lord Vishnu, you have Keshava, and you have Narayana. And the basuri, the bamboo has been made holy by the touch of Krishna. You see friends? Principal Vrindavan, Viharilal, so Balarama and Krishna. So the dirt in the mouth of Krishna represents the universal form, Shashanka Chakram Sakirita Kundalam, the beautiful form of Krishna. Let's join together. Shrirangana Krishna Devaki Nandana Shrirangana Krishna Devaki Nandana The same Balaram and Krishna in their previous avatar, they were Ram, Shri Ram and Lakshman. The same Balaram and Krishna was Ram, Shri Ram and Lakshman. And remember I told you yesterday, all the 16,000 gopis, you know who they were? They were the Vedic scholars in the avatar of Shri Ram. And when Shri Ram was about to leave, they begged, that they should come with him. He said, yes, you will come with me. But when I come back as Krishna, you will be the gopis and the gopas. You will be my friends and you will be wherever I am. And of the 16,000, predominantly, then it came down to 1,008. And then from the 1,008, there were 108. And then from the 100, there were 2. And from the 2, the predominant one was Radha. Radha is the predominant one. So this is why you always have Radha and Krishna. You see, always Shri Radha and Krishna. Radhe Radhe Japu. Radhe Radhe Japu. And it depends when you chant the name of Radha. You know who comes running? You know who comes running fast as you chant Radhe Radhe? Krishna. Ayenge Bihari. You know who's Bihari? Bihar. And some of our parents came from Bihar, the state of Bihar, Uttar Pradesh. And so our grandparents, they were Biharis also. They used to sport with Lord Krishna. You know that? Yes. So, Radhe Radhe Radhe. Let's join together. Oh, Radhe Radhe. Radhe Radhe Radhe. Chale aayenge Bihari. Aayenge Bihari. Chale aayenge Bihari. Aayenge Bihari. Chale aayenge Bihari. Radhe Radhe. Aayenge Bihari. Chale aayenge Bihari. भगवान कृष्ण बलराम साथ वृंदावन में रहते हैं, अनेक प्रकार लीलाएं करते हैं, performing different sporting activities. एक दिन देखा, so one day Krishna saw सब गोप इंद्र यज्ञ करने की तैयारी कर रहे हैं. He saw everybody was busy, preparing as if some festive occasion has come, and they all busy making preparations. So what they prepared for? Indra Yajna. They were going to worship Lord Indra. There's a puja that is called Indra Puja. Yes, there's a puja that is called Indra Puja. And the purpose of Indra Puja is when there is no rain, kind of thing. For a prolonged period of time, Indra Puja is done to bring down rains. That is the puja that is done to bring down the showers, to fertilize the soil. So they were preparing to worship Lord Indra. You know, there's one puja we don't do. We do Lakshmi Puja, Durga Puja, Kali Puja, Saraswati Puja, Gayatri Puja. All of them are called. Which puja we don't do? We do my puja, you do your puja. Which puja we don't do? Brahma Puja. We don't do Brahma Puja. But Brahma Puja is done indirectly. You see, Pundit is verified, Agnihotra takes care of the fire. He is worshipped as the Brahma in the air. So Brahma receives this puja through the Agnihotra, that is the person who tends the fire. So this is where his puja is done. Otherwise, everybody they receive Tulsi puja is also done. So, in the puja, preparation. Bhagwan Krishna sab antaryami or sarvana. Supreme Muli is saying, okay, Maharaj. Bhagwan Krishna is antaryami. What is antar? Inside. The one who dwells inside the hearts of each one of us. It is called Krishna consciousness. Atma Rama Ananda Sarupa. There's a lingam within each one of us which is Atma lingam. Your soul is the Atma. You see the lingam on the altar? But you see this, how you call this? T-H-U-M-B, this thumb, that's the lingam within. Yeah. You know, this thumb represents the lingam within each one. This is why it said Atma lingam bhajare. See, this is the, you know, who this represents? This represents Bhagwan. This is Lord Shiva. And you see, this one represents who? This represents I, the ego. And then, you see, you are what do for you. Which one points? Not this one. This one. This is the ego that is speaking. You see. Careful enough. Your weapon is shaped just like this. Yeah? This is Bhagwan. This represents God the Supreme. This represents I, the ego. There's a beautiful picture of Lord Shiva in which, and sometimes there were many deities, they come, the index finger, they are like this. I and Bhagwan, we have to become one. And then sometimes you see Lord Shiva is holding a mala from between here. Through the penance, through the recitation of mantras, we can become one with him. You see? So Bhagwan is the Antaryami, the one who dwells within the hearts of everyone. So let's see what again. So one of his qualities, dwelling the indweller of all hearts, Sarvadhyaya. So though he is within the hearts of everyone, he is everywhere. So he is within everyone and he is everywhere also. And you see Lord Krishna, the 16,000 gopis, he sat next to all of them. Krishna sat next to each one of us. So 16,000 gopis, there were 16,000 Krishnas sitting next to each one of them. You see, Krishna keeps the company of the gopis. So he is Sarvadhyaya. Onse koi baat छिपे नहीं थी. We cannot hide anything from him. We cannot keep anything, any secret away from him. He knows all secrets. You know, there was this person from MIT's as a teacher, the principal, he said, Pundit, this is between me and you. So he's between me and you. So when I'm going to go back next, he said, this is between me and you. So he went into the whole stuff and between me and you. So I thought I will have got it. So this is how he operated between me and you. What secret it is? God knows everything. Bhagwan knows all the secrets in life itself. फिर भी बलवान होकर उन्होंने नंद बाबा आदि बूढ़े बूढ़े गोप से पूछा. So when he saw everybody busy making preparations, so he decided to ask. So who is he going to ask? बूढ़े बूढ़े गोप से पूछा. He went to booढ़े means whom? He went to the old members of the community, to the older gopis. He went to them to ask. So why does Krishna go to them? There is something that the older people, they possess that the younger people do not have. You know what? Experience. Experience. They have the experience. They have the know-how. They tried it, they tested it, they proved it, so they know what is right. So seeking the advice of the elder, पिताजी, आप लोग सामने यह कौन सा बड़ा भारी काम और कौन सा उत्सव आप पहुंचे. So he went to his father Nanda Baba and Sunanda and the elderly folks, and he's asking them, what is the special occasion that has come? What is this festive occasion that you are preparing? What is this occasion you are preparing for? Iska phal kya hai? What is the benefit of this? So he saw everybody busy preparing. So he wants to know what they are preparing for. Is it a festival? What is it? What is the benefit of all of this? So Krishna is asking. But Krishna has the answer for everything. So how is he asking if he knows already? ऐसे समय आप लोग जो क्रिया योग करने जा रहे हैं वह सुहृदों के साथ विचरित शास्त्र अथवा लोग. So what is the festival? What is the benefit? And what you are doing? Is it sanctioned in the scriptures? Or is it some locality, some tradition you're following? So focus. What is the festival? What is the benefit? Is it sanctioned in the scriptures? Or is it some tradition that you're following? And that relates to each one of us. But let us look at the Shastras. Samadhi. You know, the Pundit and the Bhagwat Gita says, Tasma Shastra Pramananti. Tasma Shastra Pramananti. Whatever we do must be sanctioned in the scriptures. Whatever we do must be sanctioned in the scriptures. Hanuman Puja is sanctioned in the scriptures. Ramayana is sanctioned in the scriptures. Bhagwat is sanctioned in the scriptures. The planting of the banana tree and the baby is sanctioned in the scriptures. So whatever we do is sanctioned in the scriptures. Coming to sit like this in satsang is sanctioned in the scriptures. Peter, Bhagwan इंद्र वर्षा करने के मेघ का स्वामी. So Nanda Baba, the father, sings, Lord Indra is the one who showers the rain. Where मेघ उनके अपने रूप है. The clouds represent him. The clouds are the form of Lord Indra. वे समस्त प्राणी को तृप्त करने वाले. Three is this. He quenches the thirst of the earth. Rainfalls, the rivers carry water. Jivatan, water is the giver of life. Megapati Indra yekko द्वारा पूजा किया करते हैं. He says we are preparing to worship Lord Indra. So the rain will fall, the grass will get green, the cows will eat the grass, and what will happen? Then we will get milk, then we can get ghee, then we will do puja. So Father is explaining. यह धर्म हमारे कुल परंपरा से चली आई है. He said, Krishna, this is not something new. Parampara means from time immemorial. Nobody could remember when this started. Nobody knows when this has commenced. So this is our dharma. So Krishna, he is listening as the Father is explaining, and the cows will all getting the grass to eat it. Chote chote kaya. Let's do two verses of this beautiful version. Chote chote kaya. Chote kya hai? Chota ya bada kuch small. Chote chote kaya. Just imagine a little flowers. Chote chote mukdar. Hanuman with a little mukdar. So let's hold your hands as we do two verses of this. Let's follow Vrindavan Bihari ki jai.
Choti choti gaiya, choti choti go. Choti choti gaiya, choti choti go. Ado subiro madan kota. Ado subiro madan kota. Choti choti gaiya, choti choti go. Choti choti gaiya, choti choti go.
Krishna, his name is Gopal, the one who protects the cows. And God means the senses. The one who protects the senses from the difficulties in life itself. So Krishna, he says, Pitaji, Meri iksha hai. It is my wish, O Father, that we should worship Govardhan. That we should not worship Lord Indra, we should worship Govardhan. So Father wills, we should worship Govardhan. Beta to aise hi hoga, so shall it be. So make preparations for Govardhan Puja. And whenever we do Bhagwatam, we do Govardhan Puja. You see, Govardhan, the mountain itself. So all the milk, Braj ka sara dudh ekatri kar. So the milk was, all gathered together, all the flowers, the leaves, everything for puja. And in Govardhan Puja, one of the important ingredients is tulsi patra. Tulsi patra is the tulsi leaf. Anything about Lord Vishnu, Lord Krishna, anything about Lord Rama and the manifestations of Lord Vishnu, tulsi leaf is a must. Puja is never done without tulsi. As we know, Ganesh, no tulsi, no Ganesh. No tulsi, no Ganesh. You put baby for Lord Ganesh, you put Durga, Durga's Ganesh. But for all the deities, Krishna Bhagwan Puja, you must have Puja. Bathing Lord Krishna with the Panchamrit, you must have tulsi leaf in it. Of course, tulsi Puja is going to come up in In a while, in another Kartik, we're going to do our Tulsi Puja, so we will continue to understand the importance of all of this. So, all the necessary ingredients is have Tulsi Patra, which is the Tulsi, Tulsi Dal, which is the Tulsi, and Tulsi Manjari. You know what the Manjari is? The flowers of the Tulsi. Can you offer Tulsi flowers in Puja? Yes, that's the best of all flowers. That's the best of all flowers, the Tulsi flower that is offered. It is called the Tulsi Manjari. So all preparations are made and Puja of Govardhan. Puja of Govardhan is going to begin. So Krishna, he places the cow in front, right? We must always place Dharma in front of us. Whatever we're going to do, does my Dharma say this is right? If your Dharma says this is right, then you go ahead and do it. And if your Dharma says this is not right, then desist from doing it. Dharma never tells us to do something that is wrong. Right? Always what is right, we follow the teachings of Dharma. This is why Krishna always placed the cows in front. Whatever you're going to do, does my Dharma tell me this is right? So if the Dharma says it is right, go right ahead and do it. So the cows are all right in front. Gao aage kar diya. Gao aage means in front. And so they reached there. Gaan karte, Giriraj parikrama karne lagi. And so started puja. You know the usual. Govardhan Puja is the same puja that is done in the Vedic of Krishna. Because Lord Krishna himself says, Main Giriraj, I am the Lord of all mountains. I am Govardhan, I am Giriraj, I am the Lord of all mountains. So Krishna, he sanctions the puja that is Govardhan Puja. And so, Giriraj Sakshat Prakat Hokar हम पर कृपा करेंगे. So when Lord came and realized, and that's what it is then. You think the gods get jealous? You think the gods have envy? You think the gods get vexed? But I have an answer for that. I want your answer. When Lord came to realize that they stopped his puja, then he got angry. And he released the scripture said there are 49 villains. And he released the 49 villains. And can you imagine? The showers started to come down. And the water started to rise. Can you imagine the flood waters rising? Govardhan Puja is being washed away, as we say. Aho Kanhaiya, and we all started moving. Now, who caused this to happen? Krishna, right? So we will blame Krishna tonight. He caused all of this to happen. But the will of the Lord is done. What Bhagavan wants is that is what is going to happen. And so, Krishna, he lifted that mountain over him with his little finger. You know how old he was? 7 years old. 5 years he took care of the cow. 7 years he lifted the Govardhan. When he was 8 years, he did the Raslila where he manifested himself in the dancing circle. So Krishna, he lifted that mountain. And no matter how much rains came, he brought them all on top of that mountain. And so he saved them all. But Krishna decided to do Govardhan Puja. Because Krishna in his previous life was Lord Rama. And when Hanumanji was bringing the mountain, Shri Ram said, no more material. Whatever you are bringing, leave it with you, where you are. So Hanuman had reached the same spot, Vrindavan. The same spot on the same mountain he was bringing. So he left again, he went to the Shri Rama said, Prabhu, I promise him. What will happen? Jakar Prabhu tell him, not now. Dwapar ke when I come across Krishna, 7 days I will lift him. And then he will get darshan. So Govardhan has been waiting for thousands of years. So when that day comes, when the same Lord Rama will become Krishna, and lift him up. And so should I fulfill the promise in me and over him who was dead. And after all this was said and done, then Puja has come to an end, and with the spirit of joy and happiness, what happened? Hare Om iti Srimad Bhagavate Mahapuranam Paramhansam Sahitaya Dasamakande Parvane Chaturajyaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Principal Vrindavan Bihari Lal Ki Jai. And so Krishna he fulfilled the promise made to Shri Ram. And what happens from here? Of course, we take us into tonight's Katha. But tomorrow is another day. You know something? When tomorrow comes, how will you call tomorrow? When tomorrow comes, it is today. We call it today. And the next tomorrow is going to become today. You see? So whenever tomorrow comes, we will continue to the blessings of Bhagavan Krishna. So this brings us to the final letter, the 5 evenings. And this is most important is the love for Bhagavan Krishna. That is the most important thing. You know, developing that love for Lord Krishna. And you know, following in the teachings of Bhagwat and Bhagavan Shri Krishna. So this is, let me say many thanks to all of you for being here. For 5 evenings you all have come, you have supported the Bhagavad Gita. And you know, in my first trip to India, we were going to Chittorgarh. We were in a bus. And for miles and miles we are hearing Bhagavad Gita. And we keep looking now, where is this Bhagavad Gita we will stop? And for miles and miles you hear Bhagavad Gita recited. For miles and miles you hear Bhagavad Gita on the road recited. You know what it was all about? We had funnels on the lampposts. For many miles they had funnels there. And Bhagavad Gita was broadcast to the whole village and even further. And for miles upon miles we hear Bhagavad Gita. You see, that is such a beautiful experience where you're driving and you hear Bhagavad Gita coming to you from the very source. Somewhere the other we didn't find where the Bhagavad Gita was. But we heard Bhagavad Gita while traveling on the road. Such is the power of Bhagavad Gita. It comes to you wherever you are. So friends, to all of you, many thanks to you for being here. God bless all of you. We appreciate your coming. And of course, to our Pandits, Pandit Vyas, Pandit Raj, Pandit Videsh, of course, Pandit Kailash, many thanks to all of you. Sami, thank you for being system. To our Shrotas, Pandit Vishnu, thank you, many power. And of course, to our Shrotas of the Lady, many thanks to all of you. Right? Christine, thank you very much. You have done so much during the course of the week. We appreciate all that you have done, and of course everybody. To all the boys in the back and all the staff at the back, you know. When I said the back, I mean in the kitchen area. They are doing a fantastic job all day. So let me say to all those who have contributed, those who have worked during the day, and you'll agree with me, working in the day, in this kind of weather, in the fire, it's exceptionally difficult. But you know, our devotees here, they did it, and they did it with love. So I must say many thanks to all those who have contributed in one way or the other. So blessings to all of you, and this evening, as we come down to the end of the final evening, may God bless all of us as we have received the blessings of the one. So let's all please stand as we join together in our closing as we ask the blessings of Bhagavan Shri Krishna.
जय भागवत हनुमान की है आरती पापियों पाप से
So let's all bow in prayer as we give thanks to the Lord. It's been a special week for us, celebrating the birth of Lord Krishna. The birth of Lord Krishna should be the birth of reason. It should be the birth of renewal way of thinking. It should be the birth of a new way of life. As Krishna comes, Krishna has come to bring change. We change our attitude. We change the way we interact. We change the way we think. And we change our behavioral patterns. And when we have instituted these changes, then we can truly say Krishna has taken birth in the minds of each one of us. Let us therefore make a very positive manner in which we can better ourselves. Krishna has come to recall souls, but he says, Only pure souls come to me and are never subject to childbirth. We have to purify to everything. Soap and water will purify the body, but not the mind. It is drinking with a cup of our ears that the inner purity shall be, and in the end, when we become pure souls, then we will return to Krishna. If this is not done, then we are going to take birth again and again, to suffer all the trials and tribulations, and in the end, to sink deeper and deeper in the cycle of birth, Janam or Maran. So let us pray today, as we make a firm resolve for Krishna. I have come, I have listened to your katha. I shall take whatever is necessary for me to become a better person, with more love, with more devotion. Help me to understand that I must return to you, and you are the soul within each one of us. Jai Krishna Hare, Shri Krishna Hare, Dukhiyon ke dukh dur kare, tu chahe to sab kuch kar de, Krishna bhi amrit kar de. Whatever you can, nothing is impossible. To you, O Krishna, we offer salutation. Gita Ganga Chakarite Sita Satya Saraswati Brahma Vidya Brahma Bhavi Deshanyam Jigehiri Aradamata Chidananda Bhavamne Vayanashini Vedya Pradhananta Tattva Jnanamanjali Gita Sugita Tattva Kimenge Shasavai Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Gita Sugita Karatavya Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Yam Brahmavanindra Stomanti Vidyalasava Veda Sangaprabhakamapanishada Gayanti Savaka Jnanavastita Targatena Manasa Pashyanti Yogino Yashatanga Viro Sula Sulasana Devaya Tasmai Namaha Om Shiva Hare Shiva Rama Safira Devinata Panivarana Anjane Shuriyada Pahima Shiva Hare Vijay Kushalam Jayamangalam Kamalalochanaradayate Bhagavad Charanshakapurvate Shivatano Bhavashankarapayama Shiva Hare Vijayam Gurudevam Pratidinam Kushalam Jayamangalam Swachanaranjanam Bhavamandiram Bhajate Purusham Paramam Pradam Bhavati Tasya Sukham Paramabhutam Shiva Hare Vijayam Gurudevam Pratidinam Kushalam Jayamangalam Om Mangalam Bhagavan Vishnu Mangalam Garutajam Mangalam Pandalekāksha Mangalayatano Hari Om Tapurushaaya Vimahi Mahadevaya Dhimahi Tanna Rudra Prachodayat Swasti Prajābhya Paripalayantam Nyayena Madena Mahīnahisha Gaubrahmanabhya Shubhamastu Nityam Samasta Loka Sukhyo Bhavantu Tvameva Madhava Chapita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhusya Sakha Tvameva Tvameva Vidya Dharinam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Om Shanti 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 Hare Om जय, महाकाली माता की जय। प्रेम शक्ति से बोलो सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय। सकल पंच जय जय सीता।